Entrepreneurship, as I know, in our country is mostly done by the common man. Veterinarians are only supporting, we all know. And these entrepreneurs, they are earning a lot. We the veterinarians after graduation, we preferred only for the government services. Since last 30 years back, we were only worried for the government service. And after that, gradually, we have tried to opt for the even private services also. And now the time has come, our few of the veterinarians, they are coming for the entrepreneur. My question is, being veterinarian, one can be excellent entrepreneur and he can earn much more profit than the common entrepreneur involved in the livestock entrepreneurship. Starting from the dairy sector, we will discuss in brief regarding dairy, cattle, buffalo, poultry, piggery, poultry in general point. My question is, when a common entrepreneur, non-vet, he can earn a lot, then why we will not be able to earn much more than the common entrepreneur? Certainly it will be possible. But the question is, after graduation, we won't have fund, we won't have money, and we won't have courage also to start the entrepreneurship. Fortunately, our Prime Minister has started a lot of entrepreneurship for the graduates, and we veterinarians were very lucky. We can get a lot of funding, lot of loans to start the entrepreneurship. So my point is, veterinarian being entrepreneur can be very, very successful. The reason being, he has full knowledge to give delivery, excellent delivery for the productivity of animal output, either in terms of milk, or in terms of meat, or in terms of egg production. Dear friends, till we will be there, till the human will be there, there will always be a demand of milk. It is a never-ending process. And still we realize that in our country, the milk production is gradually increasing and demand is increasing. And in the next 5 years, the growth rate for the milk productivity is more than 15%. And it is mainly because of the increase in the income of the public and because of more consumption of value addition. And thus because of the more purchasing power and our understanding that the consumption of animal proteins, animal products, they are highly beneficial to the health, the demand for the animal products has gradually increased. So my suggestion is, being veterinarian, we must start livestock as entrepreneur. Reason being, we have the full scientific knowledge, complete scientific knowledge, and with the vast technical knowledge, you can start any type of livestock entrepreneurship, and by applying your knowledge, certainly wherever the profit that is less, you can earn more. Now to get the better success in comparison to the common entrepreneur, being veterinarian, wherever you can earn a lot, this is regarding selection of animals. Before the start of the entrepreneurship in the livestock, in any field, as a veterinarian, because of your knowledge, you can select the animals really suitable to that particular area, and then you can get more productivity from those animals. Regarding the management for the housing, you must apply your knowledge and then you can get better profit. Whenever you are spending a lot without much requirement, that is a wastage of money. So for the purpose of housing, depending on your need, depending on the scope of your livestock, kindly try to invest. Regarding the maximum output from the dairy or the livestock, the important point to remember is, if the diameter intake of the animal is good, when the animal will consume much more quantity of feed, certainly they will get more amount of nutrient. And because of the intake of more amount of nutrient, only animal can give maximum productivity. So dry matter intake, you should have in mind that depending on the adverse climatic conditions, seasonal conditions, if the dry matter intake of the animal is less, the productivity will be adversely affected, which cannot be taken care by the common entrepreneur. As a veterinarian you can do. So proper feeding management, that is very, very important. Feeding should be coordinated with the production of the animals. This is my personal experience, kindly remember. In one dairy farm, I had tried to reduce 10 quintal of feed daily with the challenge that it will not adversely affect the productivity. And thus, there was a gain of rupees 12,000 per day. Still those farmers, they are here, very big dairy farm. And it was only because of the lack of knowledge. They were feeding the animals just to get the more quantity of milk. But being veterinarian, you can reduce that cost of feed over feeding of the animals, just wasting the money. So being veterinarian, you can earn such type of profit much more. Now the next important input for the excellent livestock productivity, especially for the dairy animals, cattle, buffalo, sufficient quantity of good quality fodder. Dear friends, the cheapest source of nutrients in the nature is from the per acre land, per unit of land, you can get maximum cheapest source of nutrient, it is through the fodder only. So try to cultivate much more quantity of nutritious fodder and raise your animals by feeding more quantity of good quality fodder. Then only you can have cheaper animal production. When this is in your mind, certainly you will try to apply and you will raise your animals by feeding excellent quality of fodder. Regarding the processing technology, as you have read, being veterinarian, the common entrepreneur is not knowing the feed processing technology, the grinding of the feed, proper grinding of the feed, proper soaking of the feed, proper chopping of the fodder. It can reduce the 10% energy expenditure by the animals, and that energy will be diverted for the improving the milk productivity. As a veterinarian, certainly you will apply all these knowledge and you can get much more production, and that is more profit. Then feeding pattern of the animal. A common man don't know. Yes, he is simply giving either straw or fodder or concentrate separately or whenever as per the choice of the laborers. But the excellent feeding management is TMR, total mixed ration. So dear friends, feeding of total mixed ration, that is very, very important. That improves the ruminal microflora, activity, population, atmosphere, pH, and thus that increases the maximum output from the microbial flora for the more amount of nutrient availability to the animals and thus more productivity. So this should be kept in mind. Then another important point for you is start your own feed mill. Dear friends, the total cost of productivity for the livestock, around 60%, 70% is because of feed. And maximum earning can be only through feed. If you can start your own feed mill, you can prepare, you can supply the feed for your livestock. And even you can supply the feed to other farmers and you can get more amount of money. And even you can prepare the feed for the unconventional poultry sectors, unconventional poultry species like quail, emu, ostrich, or whatever the requirement is there. As an expert, as a veterinarian, you can do and you can earn profit from that. As I have told, dear friends, the productivity from the livestock, productivity from the animals, that mainly depends on the proper utilization of feed, proper feeding of the animal, applying the technical knowledge, and for that purpose, balanced feeding, palatable feed, that is very, very important, please remember. And as an expert, as a veterinarian, you must have keep in mind the quality of feed ingredients to be supplied for the feeding of the animal. Whenever you do purchasing, as a technical man, you can use your knowledge for the purchase of only quality ingredient. use of quality ingredients, certainly it is going to give maximum output from the animals and then giving maximum profit. Proper feed formulation. We always talk of balanced feeding, but mostly when the feed comes to the animal's level, the proper feed formulation, balancing of feed is not appropriate. My request is, my advice is, being veterinarian, you can use all knowledge because the body system requires each and every nutrient for proper productivity, for proper utilization of nutrients. And when the nutrients will be properly utilized, then only the productivity will be maximum. So, if the balanced feed has been prepared, formulated properly, and if it has been prepared properly by proper using of feed ingredient, by proper grinding of feed ingredient, by proper mixing of feed ingredient, then certainly it will be a balanced feed and it will be giving much more profit to the animal. Within the balanced feed, around 10% cost goes to the mineral mixture. And normally farmers, they used to purchase from the private companies. So why not to prepare? Being veterinarian, here again you can earn much more profit by preparing your own mineral mixture that is around 50% economical than what we will purchase from the market. So preparing the excellent feed, balanced feed, you have to use quality ingredients, proper grinding, proper mixing, and use of mineral mixture and use of premixes. Premixes, that is vitamins, minerals, they can be mixed properly using all other feed additives. Then only you can give balanced feed. Use of latest technologies. Use of latest technological tools for the better productivity of the animals. Dear friend, there are a lot of list of latest technologies, but use of these technologies will certainly increase the productivity of the animals because of the better utilization of nutrients. For example, bypass protein. The animal has a limited diameter intake. The animal has a limited capacity. And within that diameter capacity, animal has to get much more quantity of nutrient for better productivity. By giving bypass protein, the taxation because of more urea production in the body will reduce and more protein utilization in the body for maximum productivity. Similarly, use of bypass fat. When the bypass fat is used, that is undegraded in the rumen and in the intestine, that will be properly digested, absorbed for maximum energy and nutrient availability to the animals. Similarly, bypass carbohydrate. For maximum productivity in the animals, high-yielding animals, this carbohydrate is a great constraint. If the lactose synthesis in the body will reduce, the milk productivity will reduce because the milk production is directly related with the lactose synthesis in the body. So bypass starch that directly supplies glucose to the body and then leads to the lactose synthesis in large quantity and that supports for the milk production. These things, they are not in the mind of the common entrepreneur. Only veterinarian can understand and then he can get maximum profit. Chelated minerals. Normally we use 3% mineral mixture in the diet of our lactating animals. But that 3%, if the animal is very high yielder, even that 3% dry matter that is responsible for reducing the nutrient intake. By using the chelated minerals, you can reduce the quantity of mineral mixture to 1%, 1.5%, and that remaining 1.5% can be utilized to supply the good quality of nutrient for better productivity of the animals. Similarly, prebiotic, probiotic, we all know that they are going to have the good atmosphere in the rumen for better multiplication of microflora, for better utilization of nutrients. Then use of antioxidants, use of acidifiers, use of toxin binders. Normally in the feed ingredient, nowadays you can get lot of adulteration and many times even simply the maize infestation with the aflatoxin, the cakes infected with the aflatoxin, they are containing the toxin also. And these toxins, when they reach to the body system, they reduce the productivity, they reduce the nutrient utilization, and that can be avoided by using all these scientific technologies. This is in the mind of the veterinarian who has the knowledge, and he can take all such precautions for improving the productivity. So by taking all these precautions, he can increase the productivity of the animals, which is beyond the understanding of the common entrepreneur. As regards the fodder supply, I have told that is one of the important revenue for the veterinarians. He can have good lands. Even on the contract farming they can have land. They can cultivate lot of good quality fodder even for their animals, and they can also sell the fodder for nearby farmers. Or even they can cultivate the fodder for seed production, and they can get lot of revenue through fodder bank, through fodder seed, and through good quality of fodder supply. So these are different avenues. Now regarding to getting the more profit from dairy animals, milking that is the main output from the animal to get the maximum profit. In that case, regular milking routine has to be followed. You can understand because of knowledge of physiology. When the milking time deviates, the milk productivity also deviates because of change in the hormonal profile of the animals. So as a veterinarian, your milking time must be strictly followed so to get the maximum profit. The quality of milk, that is the real money from which you are going to get. And for that purpose, clean milk production, hygienic production of the milk, that is very, very important. And for that, all the equipment must be very clean. You must try to use milking machine if labor is a problem. Many times use of milking machine is also detrimental. When the proper size of the teat cup is not available, there is pressing of the teats, and there is compressing because of negative pressure. Many times there is damage to the teeth tissues, and there is reduced productivity, and even there are chances of mastitis. Milk production is very important. Applying your knowledge, you have tried to produce maximum production of the milk. Now, how to maintain the quality of the milk? Milk is a very perishable item, and this perishable item, if it can be maintained properly, if it can be stored properly, then only you can get maximum profit. So try to store the milk in a proper condition, in the hygienic condition, in the cold temperature, and then you can be happy, and you can make this milk consumer also healthy. Dear friends, nowadays the turn has come for the organic milk production. That is a very good avenue for you. Being veterinarian, try to produce organic milk, because most of us now educated people, they know that the health consciousness is very, very important. If the health is not good, certainly everything is meaningless. And organic milk production, that is excellent for our health. And hence you can start a type of productivity, you can start a type of livestock to get the maximum organic animal produce, and through that you will get maximum profit. And for that purpose you can have your particular brand, so you can do branding for that. For the quality you will be famous, and your brand of the animal product will gradually increase, and you will get much more price, and this will be more profitable, a great earning to you, which is beyond the imagination of common entrepreneur. Then, as the principle is farm to fork or producer to consumer, try to get maximum profit through your produce, and try to have value addition of your livestock products. Simply production of milk and then disposal of the milk is not a great wise thing. Try to supply the milk, no doubt, through your branding, but try to have maximum value addition. So value addition of milk, either in terms of paneer, khova, ghee, cream, whatever can be, through these products you can get much more value, and it will give a huge profit to you, and there will be excellent return. The veterinarians can have their own milk parlor. Through your milk parlor you can sell your milk, and through that you can have your value-added product. Flavored milk, that is a very good addition. Besides other value-added product, they will give you much more price. Besides your farming, once you have started as entrepreneur, you will be famous in that area. And then, in addition to that, you can earn profit, you can earn money as a farm consultant. When you have started your own farm, when you are applying lot of your scientific knowledge, then you will gradually gain experience also, and you can be a very good farm consultant for any type of livestock farming, maybe dairy, maybe poultry, maybe goatry, maybe piggery. Gradually try to develop your farm consultancy. Besides your livestock farm, as an entrepreneur, you will earn lot of profit through the consultancy also. The contract farming. In this case, you have to apply your knowledge. You can do contract farming. You can have a contact with the different farmers, supply their inputs, and then try to get the output from them, and then you can have maximum profit through the marketing. Besides all these things, the proper feeding and proper housing management is also very important. Then think of the breeding management. If the breeding management of the animal is not good, then your profitability will reduce. Delay in the maturity of the animals, that is going to reduce the profit gradually and gradually. So they must be timely bred. As an expert, you can realize that if the maturity has delayed by 1 year, it is a great loss of around 20,000 per year. Hence, timely breeding of the animals is very, very important. Lapse of one heat of the animal, one estrus period of the animal, is going to cause a loss of around 2,500 minimum. If abortion takes place, it is a great loss for 9-month period of about 25,000. And if you will not bother, then it is a great cumulative loss and loss. But as an entrepreneur, as a veterinarian, you realize that these losses have to be minimized by applying your knowledge. Dear friends, nowadays there is a lot of problem of raising of male in case of cows. So the scientific technology has come, use of sex-sorted semen. Kindly invest money for the purchase of sex-sorted semen and try to produce maximum amount of females, maximum number of females, and you can have good dairy farming. Besides that, to increase the productivity from the livestock, dear friends, you have to have excellent health management of your livestock. The proper biosecurity measure is very, very important. If the biosecurity measures are not followed, a time may come when your farm may suffer from diseases, and once the diseases they develop, then to control it, to treat it, becomes a very costly affair. So try to keep farm disease free by using all type of hygienic management, sanitation procedures and vaccination. So for this purpose, kindly try to have record of each animal, their health record and their vaccination record. As we know that prevention is much better than treatment, vaccination is very, very important, and that should be timely followed. There should not be delay. Because in many cases, I have seen, dear friends, one example again, in Jabalpur, there was a very good piggery farm. He was earning a lot since last 3 years, but in spite of lot of reminders, he was not using cholera, hog cholera vaccine, swine fever vaccine, and after 3 years, the swine cholera occurs in his piggery farm and most of the pig died. Then the farmer was in a great loss. It was because of his ignorance also only. He was not having that knowledge that once the disease will occur, how it is going to have a loss to the farm. So vaccination, no doubt, it may cost some amount of expenditure, but timely vaccination of animal is very, very important. Once the disease has occurred, treatment is very important, and that can be done by the excellent veterinarian, by you veterinarian, through that treatment also you can reduce expenditure for the treatment and you can get more and more earning. Besides all these, the recycling of farm waste, that is mostly neglected farm. The farm waste that is neglected, but that should not be. The farm waste material, they are the excellent manure for the field, so they should be properly utilized, and if possible, the cow dung, buffalo dung or the organic waste, they should be utilized for the production of biogas, and whatever the salary will be available, the slurry of the biogas that can be used for the production of vermicompost, and then you can sell the vermicompost also in the urban areas where the requirement is very high and you can earn profit. Then when you are raising the indigenous animals, their cow urine is very, very important for the health. You can have a separate unit for that and you can produce good quality of cow urine for the purpose of human consumption. That will be very useful and you will get lot of return. Now the last component for you is, being veterinarian only you can do export of livestock commodities. If you are going to export your commodities following the WTO conditions, that is the quality and food safety, you can earn lot of foreign exchange, but you have to follow good manufacturing practices and sanitary and phytosanitary measures have to be used nicely for getting livestock products. So dear friends, this is in brief, being veterinarian, you can be excellent entrepreneur in comparison to the common man who are earning a lot through the livestock. So my best wishes, as a veterinarian, kindly go for the livestock entrepreneurship. Thank you very much.